might think this is a story just for small congregations, but it's not. It's for any congregation that's within easy driving distance of another and is willing to make the effort to join forces and share resources. The payoff can be wonderful. Our example comes from 3 congregations in Washington State in the Puget Sound area.
The West Puget Sound is an incredible combination of islands and peninsulas nestled in the inlets and bays just west of Seattle. 3 UU congregations are scattered there. Cedars UU Church is on Bainbridge Island, where Reverend Dr. Barbara ten Hove and Reverend Jaco ten Hove are co-ministers. Kitsap UU Fellowship is in Bremerton, led by Reverend Liz Stevens. And Quimper UU Fellowship is to the north in Port Townsend with its brand new church building, led by Reverend Bruce Bode. The 3 towns are more than an hour apart, but their ministers have become close at the North Olympic Ministers Association.
Well, the first step is for the ministers to get together and talk about doing it. I mean, that's how it happened for us. I think it was Bruce, actually, who had the original idea of saying, we really should be working together and to not be jealous of each other's congregations, but instead supportive of each other.
So the Living Tradition Institute of the West Puget Sound was formed. With a lot of interest among the congregations in theology, the first all-day workshop was on the writings of the late Reverend Forrest Church.
What I want to do in this segment is to put before you Forrest Church's concept of the cathedral of the world, and we'll ask for questions of clarification, and we'll take our first break.
Calling it a day of deep investigation and meaning-making, the ministers from the 3 congregations present the workshop at each church over a 3-month period.
In Forrest's approach, everyone is religious simply by virtue of being human.
When the congregations are able to work together, the ministers are able to work together, we can go into a depth, we can spend a little bit more time, we can each bring our unique gifts and perspectives to the table, so it makes for a richer experience. I also think it's really valuable to see the mixing of people from neighboring congregations.
Encouraging the congregations to step out of their own comfort zone and not necessarily go to the event in their own church. For instance, today, about 3/4 of the participants here are from Cedars, but 1/4 are from Kitsap. And I think that makes such a difference if people will mix it up a little bit.
We can get locked into thinking that our place is the only way it's done, and making connections with other Unitarian Universalists is a healthy thing. It breaks us out of our mold and gets us thinking in a broader way.
I love being here talking to other Unitarians. I love hearing about what our faith is about.
From 4 of our clergy who have come together in this wonderful way, tying our somewhat separate, isolated churches together.
Maybe this is something your congregation could consider. For religious education, social justice work, best practices for worship, the possibilities are limitless. Sharing your enthusiasm, your spirit, and your resources can help UUs make a greater impact as we strive to be the religion for our time.